Have you ever felt like life is rushing by too fast? Like you're so caught up in your to-do lists, responsibilities, or worries that you barely notice the beauty around you? Today, we're diving into the poetic wisdom of Mary Oliver, a writer who reminds us that even the simplest moments can hold extraordinary meaning. Her poetry teaches us how to slow down, pay attention, and find joy in the ordinary. Whether it's the rustle of leaves, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, or the quiet rhythm of your own breath, Mary Oliver shows us that life's greatest treasures are often hidden in plain sight. In this video, we'll explore 3 key lessons from her work: mindfulness, gratitude, and reconnecting with nature that will help you live more fully in the present moment. Before we dive into her lessons, let's take a moment to get to know Mary Oliver. Born in 1935, she became one of the most celebrated poets of the 20th century, winning both the Pulitzer Prize and the National Book Award. Her work is deeply rooted in nature. She spent much of her life observing the world around her, finding inspiration in the smallest details. Birds, trees, rivers, and even the changing seasons became subjects of her poetry. But what makes her writing so powerful isn't just its focus on nature, it's her ability to connect these observations to universal human experiences. Mary Oliver believed that paying attention wasn't just about seeing, it was an act of devotion. As she famously wrote, "Attention is the beginning of devotion." For her, noticing the world around her wasn't just a way to pass the time, it was a spiritual practice. She saw beauty in the mundane and encouraged others to do the same. Despite facing personal struggles throughout her life, including trauma and loss, she found solace in nature and used her poetry as a form of healing. Her works remind us that even in our darkest moments, there is light to be found if we simply look for it. Now that we know a little about Mary Oliver, let's explore the first lesson she teaches us: the art of mindfulness. One of Mary Oliver's most iconic lines comes from her poem, "The Summer Day." Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your wild and precious life? This question invites us to pause and reflect. Are we truly living, or are we just going through the motions? So often we rush through our days without stopping to appreciate the small wonders right in front of us. Mary Oliver challenges us to slow down and pay attention, to be mindful of the present moment. To understand this better, let's turn to another one of her poems, Mindful. Here's an excerpt. "Every day I see or hear something that more or less kills me with delight. That, for example, the little soft hummingbird in the air seems to say, 'Stay alive.'" These lines capture the essence of mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment. It's about noticing the tiny details that bring us joy, whether it's the sound of rain tapping against a window, the smell of fresh coffee brewing, or the feel of cool air on your face during a morning walk. When we practice mindfulness, we shift our focus away from distractions like stress, worry, or regret, and instead immerse ourselves in the here and now. So, how can we apply this lesson to our own lives? Start by taking a few moments each day to pause and observe your surroundings. What do you notice that brings you even a sliver of happiness? Maybe it's the way sunlight dances on your desk, the laughter of children playing outside, or the comforting weight of a blanket wrapped around you. Allow yourself to linger there for a moment. Let those small joys sink in. Over time, this practice can transform the way you experience life, helping you find beauty in places you might have otherwise overlooked. Another central theme in Mary Oliver's poetry is gratitude for the earth beneath our feet, the sky above us, and the fleeting beauty of each new day. In her poem, When Death Comes, She writes, "I don't want to end up simply having visited this world." These words challenge us to embrace every moment with appreciation and awe. They remind us that life is not just something we passively experience, it's something we actively participate in. And one of the best ways to deepen our connection to life is by practicing gratitude. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring hardships or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about recognizing the good things in your life, no matter how small. For instance, think about the last meal you ate. Did you savor the flavors, or did you eat quickly while scrolling through your phone? Or consider the people in your life. Have you taken a moment recently to thank them for their presence? Gratitude helps us reframe our perspective, shifting our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. To incorporate this lesson into your daily routine, try starting a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. It could be anything: the taste of your favorite snack, the kindness of a stranger, or the fact that you woke up today. Over time, this simple habit can train your brain to notice the positives in your life, making it easier to find joy even during tough times. Mary Oliver reminds us that gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. By choosing to be grateful, we open ourselves up to experiencing life more fully. Finally, Mary Oliver reminds us of the restorative power of nature. In her poem Wild Geese, she writes, "You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves." Nature has a unique ability to ground us, reminding us of our place in the larger web of life. Whether it's taking a walk in the woods, sitting by a river, or simply stepping outside to breathe in fresh air, spending time in nature can clear your mind and renew your spirit. It doesn't require grand gestures. Even a few minutes outdoors can make a difference. So today I encourage you to reconnect with the natural world. Go for a hike, plant some flowers, or simply sit under a tree and listen to the sounds around you. Let nature remind you of the beauty and simplicity of existence. Mary Oliver's poetry teaches us to live with intention, curiosity, and gratitude. By practicing mindfulness, embracing gratitude, and reconnecting with nature, we can discover joy in the ordinary. If this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a reminder to cherish the little things. Remember, keep some room in your heart for the unimaginable.